Hello friends, and welcome back to another DaNSkills video. In today's magazine, we've got Champions League Dream Team, the new Premier League football for 2022 to 23. Is it the best one ever? The Euro 2022 is kicked off a 16-page pull-out tournament special for the women's game. We're moving on to the women's game and the Euros as it is starting on Wednesday, which is going to be absolutely amazing. Come on, England. Erling Haaland, why he signed for City for about £60 to £75 million. If you haven't already, can you please like and subscribe and stay till the end of this video because there are lots of amazing facts and interesting facts about all of these players and, well, the magazine itself. Many interesting things to talk about, the key points. Also, check out my World Cup ball series where I review balls from 1930 to 2022. The ball came out, the Qatar Al Raihi. It's an amazing football, sponsored by Adidas, who made it. Check it out. Can you please like it and share it? It'd be really much appreciated. We've got 2 packs here with the UEFA Nations League finals official trading card game. There's a promotional packet, 5 cards, and then there's a 1 gold limited edition in the other. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Saving the gold limited edition pack for last because obviously that's the most important. And the card designs look absolutely amazing. Just put the scan there. Starting off with an Italian midfielder. Sandro Tonali, young player to watch. Obviously plays for AC Milan as a CDM. He's a great Italian player, a bit like Gattuso. He's pretty tall, he's got strength, he's very agile as well, can play at centre mid as well. Italy have done alright. They're 3rd to 2nd place in the UEFA Nations League. Obviously, we're not going to talk about what England's been doing because, well, they've drawn 2, they've lost 2, both against Hungary. And, well, we lost 4-0 to Hungary. That is the worst loss since 1928. And that was in World War I to II. Sandro Tonali, though, 77 defence, 58 attack. Croatia midfielder. Luka Modric. Not much to say about this guy. His passing is just the key point in this guy. We all talk about lots of his passes in the Champions League. The one I could think from the top of my head is against Chelsea, where he assisted Rodrigo outside the foot trivela pass. Absolutely amazing. His vision, his range of passing is superb, and that's why he plays in the centre of midfield. Play right, left centre mid, cam. Very small, very versatile, agile, great with agility, and considered one of the best midfielders in the game. He's 36, Ballon d'Or winner in 2018. He kind of carried Croatia to the final, let's be honest. He's been given 62 defence and 95 attack. A Polish midfielder, it's not going to be Lewandowski, but it is Piotr Zielinski, the Napoli centre mid. Well, Napoli missed out on winning the league title. I think they came 3rd or 4th. We call them Piemonte Calcio, I don't know why. Juventus came 4th. Juventus had dropped off massively under Allegri because of his defensive style, bare play. A bit like Gareth Southgate, but more of an experienced and probably better manager. Zielinski, I haven't really liked him as a player. Not the most consistent I've ever seen. Not the best with technical ability. But for Poland, he does absolutely superb. In a Poland shirt, he performs 100% for his badge, for his country. He does very well. He's been given 67 defence and 86 attack. Some of these ratings are crazy, by the way. Greek defender, Manolas. No, it's Kostas Tsimikas. When I say Tsimikas, you know you're going to start singing the song that Liverpool made about him. He hasn't played many games this season. He did score the winning penalty against Chelsea. I think it was in the FA Cup. I mean, what more can I say about him? His crossing, he's 22 years old. A Greek international star. Many know him for his crossing, His defending even is alright. People saying he's going to replace Robertson at the left back role, which, I don't know. We'll see. Been given 63 attack and 74 defence. Don't know why I did it the other way around, but it is what it is. Ukrainian midfielder Ruslan Malinvyovsky. He plays for Atalanta, the number 10. Again, a very quick player. He scores most of the goals for Ukraine. He helps Yarmolenko, who's on the right side, assists him, and his passing, shooting from long range is class. He's been given 60 defence, 82 attack. Hopefully we get a great player. We could get Jack Grealish, Van Dijk or Bernardo Silva. So we'll see who it is. Oh, that's spinning. Okay, we'll start with a Spanish midfielder. Oh, that's a special card. Oh no. Okay, Spanish midfielder Pedri. And I was thinking this was a special card because this card design, the purple border and the amazing card design, these are the best designs in a long, long time. Pedri, talk about Pedri, the Barcelona wonder kid. Barcelona, they're in debt and they're still finding money out of absolutely nowhere to sign top class players. Pedri, he came from the academy. Gonzalez, Gavi, they've got a new midfielder that came from the academy. Gavi, Pedri, Gonzalez, and this new wonder kid from the academy. All are very similar players. Same height, maybe same attributes. Pedri obviously is the best out of the bunch. His passing range, his dribbling, his shooting, and most importantly, his determination to get that ball, his dedication to get that ball. He's been given 55 defence, 97 attack. France midfielder. Young player to watch, Eduardo Camavinga. No wonder. Eduardo Camavinga made a massive, massive impact on Real Madrid's road to the final of the Champions League. He's been a super sub for Carlo Ancelotti's men. He's a crazy man, Carlo Ancelotti, for the Los Blancos. He came from Everton. He came to Real Madrid. In the first season, he won his La Liga and also he won the Champions League in his first season. And that is a mastermind coach. Players like Camavinga, Aurelien Tchouameni, who just signed. Don't know why I did that in that kind of accent. But Tchouameni signed from Monaco for about 100 mil, which is a lot of money, obviously, for the 22-year-old. Camavinga as well, absolutely superb. Camavinga's been given 78 defence and 61 attack. Spanish midfielder Rodrigo, the CDM. This season he's popped up with lots and lots of goals for Man City. He's that type of player who just scores amazing goals all the time. From long range, top corner, bottom corner, and the power is immense. Apparently, he used to play on the wings and striker in his youth. Probably that's why his shooting is so good. Been given 91 defence and 57 attack. A Wales forward, Gareth Bale. In a Real Madrid shirt, he doesn't perform, he doesn't even get played. In a Welsh shirt, he's still doing it at the age of 34. He got them into the World Cup against Ukraine. He scored that free kick. Well, it was a Yarmolenko own goal, but let's just say Gareth Bale scored it because he did take the free kick. He basically sent them to the World Cup against Ukraine. It was 1-0 to Wales. They're going to the World Cup. What more can I say about Gareth Bale? A longevity, amazing career from him. Been given 40 defence and 86 attack. Portuguese midfielder, so it's obviously Bernardo Silva, isn't it? Yes, it is. This card design again is shiny, it is superb. Limited edition. A fact about him, he is called the Little Messi, Messi Lamia, something like that. Because same height as Messi, same skill as Messi, technical ability. Obviously never got to the height of Messi because who will get to the height of Messi in his prime? Bernardo Silva though, I could see why they call him Messi. He plays like Messi with everything he does. He's so quick on the ball. He's got such good close control. It's unbelievable. It's like he's a Brazilian or Argentinian with great close ball control. But he's Portuguese and he's at Man City, absolutely balling out for them. He's been given 64 defence, 91 attack. They are the packs done. By the way, I've said it already, these card designs are really, really good. The wait is over. Euro 2022 is here. The wait is over, readers. The UEFA Women's Euro 2022 Summer Festival Tournament footy is set to kick off and it's going to be epic. Except crunch matches, inspirational moments and maybe the odd squirrel on the pitch if we're lucky. The Lionesses are ready. Are you? How hyped are you for Euro 2022? I am a 10 out of 10. Even though I follow the men's game way, way more, I am very excited for England to hopefully win the trophy. Will they bring it home? Well, we'll see. View from the pundit, Alex Scott, on who she thinks will win it. Alex says, I honestly believe England can get to the final and win it. Manager Serena Wiegman has blended youth with experience, which is always needed to go into a tournament. On Lionesses skipper Leah Williamson, Alex says, Leah has all the qualities of being a leader. It's never about her, it's about bringing the team together and what she could do to bring out the best players around her. On why you should watch Euro 2022, Alex says, the skill level, that Alexis Putellas, our homegrown talent, Lauren Hemp, and some of her goals we've already seen in the WCL, you're not going to want to miss it. Hype, time to celebrate. Happy birthday to the Premier League. The 2022-23 season marks the Premier League's 30th birthday and their big present, the brand new shiny ball. It's bringing all the right vibes to celebrate the anniversary of the 1992-93 season. Nike's latest edition features golden crosses and the small detailed tiny crowns dotted all over. We think it's up there with the best ever. And that ball is superb. Best Prem balls ever. My hype ratings, 1992-93. Not particularly a good football, but a very legendary football. So in ratings, well, we're rating them in how good they are, but historically, this is the best one. Look-wise, it's nothing special. It's a Mitre ball. Mitre used to make Premier League footballs. I'll give it maybe a mid 6 out of 10. It's very legendary though, because this marked the beginning of the Premier League. 2001 to 2002. Actually, a very good football. I like the gold patterns and the gold outlines and the blue. Blue and gold fit very well together. The old Premier League crest as well. Maybe I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. 2005 to 2006. Personally, one of my least favourite footballs in Premier League history. It's basically a white ball with a blue circle around it. Not my type. I'll give it a 3. And this is my favourite football by far. Not because Chelsea won the league that season under Antonio Conte, but really, what a football this was. 2016 to 2017, straight up 10 out of 10. A historic ball. It means a lot for me as a Chelsea fan. But seeing this football in lots of games, deciding massive games, and the Premier League that season was absolutely superb. So 10 out of 10. And I like the colours, it's easier to see on camera on the pitch. And I've just dropped my pen. 2021 to 22. This was last year's football, and I'm not the biggest fan of the light blue, because I'm not too keen on light blue on a football. It looks like waves. I don't know what the point of the orange/red dots are doing there. Give it a 7. The Premier League is back. Open day, fixtures announced. Promoted teams, tick. New ball, tick. A whole new set of Premier League fixtures filled with crunch matches, massive derbies and beyond, tick. Get your diaries out. Below the first round of games that will be played from the 5th to 7th of August. Prem predictions, get the scores for the first games. And I'm going to predict who's going to score. First game, Bournemouth versus Villa. Lots of people fancy Villa, but I always love an underdog story in the Premier League. And I'm thinking either Nottingham Forest or Bournemouth will pull off an absolute amazing Premier League season. Against Villa, this will be a close one. And I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. 1-1 written all over it. Coutinho scoring for Villa. For Bournemouth, I'm thinking Harry Wilson, the Welsh international. Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Crystal Palace used to get battered every single season, but these days they have been performing. Patrice Vieira, Mikel Olise, Eberechi Eze. They've been signing players that not many people know, and this is called Moneyball system. Brentford are really well known for using this. They buy quality players for cheap prices that not many people know. But Arsenal as well, with their new signings in the likes of Gabriel Jesus, they will be doing a lot. I'm thinking a 3-1 win for Arsenal. For Palace, Olise will score. For Arsenal, I honestly think the debutant, Jesus, will score. Or they've signed Marquinhos and Pablo Vieira. I think Saka +2. I think Saka will score 2. Jesus will 1. For Crystal Palace, Olise. Everton versus Chelsea. Another hard match for Chelsea. Last season, obviously, we dropped points against them. We lost 1-0 against them. But this time, they don't have Richarlison, but they have got James Tarkowski, which is a proper Brexit and a very good signing, let's be honest. From Burnley for about 20 to 30 mil. Tarkowski, good signing. But I think Chelsea will have the better of this game. High scoring game, I'd say. 4 to Chelsea, because I'm biased, obviously. 1 to Chelsea. Don't know, it makes me have a feeling. For Everton, if Moise Kean comes back from loan, he probably will score. But I'm thinking one of the centre-backs might pull up with a goal. And I think Michael Keane for some reason. For Chelsea, Sterling. These are just predictions because they're very, very close to signing. Sterling will score. Mount. I was so used to saying Rudiger, but he's gone. Chilwell, back on his return from injury. And then, from the penalty spot, Havertz. Because I don't think Jorginho's going to stay next season. He seems like he's going to the Serie A. Fulham versus Liverpool. Should I do it? Should I have Fulham beating Liverpool? The answer to that is no. 3-0 Liverpool. Salah with 2 and Diaz. Leeds versus Wolves. Wolves had a very poor end to the season in the Premier League. Still finished 9th or 10th. Leeds United survived relegation. Leeds, on the other hand, though, have buffed themselves up. They've got themselves Mark Rocker from Bayern Munich for 20 mil. I think they signed Christensen. They signed Aronson from Salzburg. Some good signings. Aronson is obviously replacing Rafinha. Let's see how he does. Again, Wolves defend a lot, so I think it will be a very low scoring game. I think Leeds United will have a good season and they will win 1-0. For Leeds, Bamford will be back from injury and I believe in him to score. Leicester versus Brentford. Leicester, again, they're not a top 4 club anymore or a top 5 club. Brentford, I honestly really fancy their chances against Leicester City. I might go for a 2-1 win to Leicester. For Brentford, Eriksen's going to score. Hopefully he doesn't leave to United. And for Leicester, Vardy's going to be back scoring. Maddison's going to score as well. United versus Brighton. We don't know if Cristiano Ronaldo is going to stay. because he wants to leave United. And we know what happened last time. It was 4-0 to Brighton. Can they do it again? Under a new manager with Malacia coming. De Jong, on the other hand, he might not be joining the club because Chelsea and Barcelona are trying to hijack. And, well, Barca trying to get a new contract. Chelsea trying to hijack the deal. Honestly, I think Brighton might have a great chance to steal 3 points in Old Trafford. And you'll be surprised, but I'll say 2-1 at United. For Brighton, Neil Maupay will score. For United, Ronaldo's going to go with 2 goals. But it might be one of his final games since he wants to leave. Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest. These are 2 of my most favourite clubs in the Premier League. Well, not including Chelsea, because Chelsea, obviously, I support them. Newcastle, I love the signings I've made. Nick Pope, Sven Botman, 2 superb signings. For at least 60 mil, probably even less than that. Nottingham Forest, I just love Brennan Johnson. Jed Spence, doesn't look like he's going to stay. Cooper, what a manager. It's going to be a 2-0 win for Newcastle with Maximin scoring and Callum Wilson, because he's looked very lively in this Premier League season, last season. Tottenham versus Southampton. Southampton look even weaker than last season. They've signed Bazunu from Manchester City. Decent stuff. Tottenham though, where do I start? Alessandro Bastoni, I think he's 99% confirmed. Bremer looks like he's coming. Jed Spence, nearly here. Yves Bissouma, they've signed. Oh, who have signed? I did remember them and I didn't remember them. But they signed Yves Bissouma. It looks like they're going to sign St. Maximin or they're going to sign Kulusevski on a deal. Tottenham just look unbeatable at the moment. And Southampton do struggle defensively. Fraser Foster has gone to Tottenham. The main keeper's gone, so who's going in? Bazunu. Young keeper. I'm sorry. 6-1 to Tottenham. Southampton's goal scorer will be Che Adams. For Tottenham, 6 goals. Son with 2. Kane with 2. Perisic was one of the signings. Perisic won't score. Emerson will score. So I've got 5. I need 1 more goal scorer. And I think a centre midfielder might get it. I think Højbjerg. He barely scores, but I think he will in this game. West Ham versus City. We know what happened here. It was 2-0 to West Ham. Jared Bowen, by the way. 2 goals, absolutely superb. City did pull 2 goals back, but Riyad Mahrez missed a pen in the 88th minute, which could have won them the game. If they lost that game, they've lost the league. But they drew, which is good enough. This time, City with Haaland, Julian Alvarez, Calvin Phillips, and possibly Marc Cucurella. You just won't stop them, will you? It's going to be 2-1 to City. Haaland, I believe he will settle very well in the Prem and he will score 2 goals. I know, sounds a bit strange. For West Ham, I think who will score? Craig Dawson from the corner. Why not? Lauren Hemp, star of Euro 2022. The English attacker, absolutely superb for Man City this season. 22 goals, 12 assists, and what? She's only 22 years old. She won, I think it was Manchester City's Young Player of the Year, and it was never in doubt, really, was it? Because she has been absolutely superb for Man City. I think she'll take this into the English national team, and I think she probably will score some crucial goals to win England the Euros. I sound a bit optimistic, but I think it might happen. Mbappe's teammates. Tell us which countries Kylian's PSG baller teammates step out for. 1. Neymar. He plays for Brazil. He's Brazilian. G. Sergio Ramos, number 2. Spain. B. This is just to get my brain into gear because these are pretty simple. Lionel Messi. H. Argentina. Marco Verratti. Italian. A. Number 5. Nuno Mendes. Portugal. C. Achraf Hakimi. Morocco. F. Keylor Navas. E. Costa Rica. Kimpembe. France. D. 1 is G. Correct. 2 is B. Correct. 3 is H. Correct. 4 is A. Correct. 5 is C. Correct. 6 is F. Correct. 7 is E. Correct. 8 is D. Correct. 8 out of 8. Alexia Putellas, star of Euro 2022 for Spain. An interesting fact. It was Barcelona versus Real Madrid, I don't know how many months ago. The final score ended 5-2 to Barcelona, and Alexia Putellas scored 2 goals. And the surprising fact is, here it is, there was about 150,000 people in that stadium watching that game, and that is the most high capacity game in history in the women's game. Well, in the men's game, we get average 50, 70,000, way probably lower than that, and the women get so much more audience these days, they might even overtake men's football. Don't get too confident, they might overtake us. But what a player Putellas is. Absolutely class. Screams of class. Your team's next big signing. With just over a month to go until the Premier League kicks off again, MOTE Mag reveals each club's top transfer target. We start off with Arsenal, who are going for Gabriel Jesus. It's a finished deal. Age 25, position striker, club Man City. The Gunners have binned Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Alexander Lacazette this year, so going all out to sign his flaming Man City attacker would be a great move. It's a good signing from Arsenal. He fits Mikel Arteta's type of play. Running behind, get the ball, and he just finishes the ball. What was the word? He's very threatening. Aston Villa, Luis Suarez for free. Age 35, position striker, Club Atletico. The alleged Uruguay striker is looking for a new club after his contract with Atleti ended and Villa need goals. They'd get it more if they reconnected Suarez with Felipe Coutinho. Again, this would be a superb signing. He's a veteran, but you need experience in a team with Aston Villa. They've got lots of young and upcoming players, and Coutinho's in there, playing behind him will be, well, in front of him, Luis Suarez, and behind him, Felipe Coutinho. But there's lots of youth in this Aston Villa team where Steven Gerrard is investing in it. Need a bit of experience in the likes of Luis Suarez, and he's a clinical finisher anyways. He'll bag you goals anywhere he goes, whatever age he is, it doesn't matter. 15 mil, Nat Phillips, Bournemouth. Age 25, position centre-back, Club Liverpool. Big Nat was keen helping the Cherries get back to the big time, so the South Coast club should go all out to bring him back for the Prem Challenge. Bournemouth struggle defensively. In the attacking phase, they're absolutely superb. They're very quick and they really penetrate the team in front of them and they score goals. But on the other hand, in defence, they seem a bit weak with Travers in goals. Nat Phillips would be a great signing for centre-back. Doesn't get played to Liverpool. He's 25, linked with Burnley, but he's not going there. He might be going to Bournemouth. Decent price as well. Brentford, Christian Eriksen for free. Age 30, position midfielder, Club Brentford. United and Tottenham both want the techie Dane, but it'd be scenes if he decided to ignore them and sign a new deal with the Bees. The fans would love him. Eriksen should stay at Brentford. He will get played every single game, week in, week out. He might not get like a United Tottenham wage, but will he get played at United? Probably not, because De Jong might be going there. they've got lots of targets, United, for centre mid. Pogba has left, but I wouldn't see Eriksen playing in the system of Erik ten Hag. Donny van de Beek, De Jong, if he gets there. That would be a perfect partnership. Eriksen to Tottenham. I might need a new centre mid, but I'd really like him to stay at Brentford. I really like how he plays in that Brentford shirt. He fits the team. He's a star player. Everyone knows him because he is a star player. He plays every single week. And he does even get a decent wage. He gets about 50,000-60,000. Brighton, Ivan Illich, 20 mil. Age 21, position midfielder, Club Verona. This Serbian wonder kid is one of Europe's brightest young ballers. Bagging him would be a real statement that the Seagulls aren't messing around. I think it was another team, or I think it was Brighton, that signed Dennis Undav from the Belgium Super League for about £20 million. Brighton do lack a certain goal scorer. Neil Maupay, let's be honest, he kind of does struggle to score goals. Danny Welbeck comes with a goal once in a while. But Dennis Undav scored 24 goals in the Belgium Super League, so he would be a superb player for the Brighton system. Illich is a great midfielder. He's got lots of potential. Plays for Verona, which is one of the bottom clubs, but they've got lots of great talent. They had Kumbulla, but I think he went to one of the top clubs in Italy. Illich is one of their star players now, but he looks like he's going to be on his way to Brighton. Chelsea, don't know about this one. Milan Skriniar. Age 27, position centre-back, Club Inter Milan, 65 mil. Having seen Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen leave Stamford Bridge this summer, spending big on PSG's target, Skriniar would help solve their defensive troubles. The thing with Chelsea, let's look at all the teams. Arsenal don't need lots of debt in all their signings. Neither do Villa. Bournemouth do need signings, but they've got some decent play in every position. Brentford don't really. Brighton, they need improving. Chelsea though, they're in an upscaling problem. They don't only need one signing. They probably need about 3 or 4 signings to overturn this team. Let's start. We probably need a backup goalkeeper because Kepa looks like he's going to be on his way to the Serie A. 2 centre-backs are gone. We might either switch to a 4 at the back or a 3 at the back. But either way, we need centre-backs like Koundé, De Ligt. If we need 3 centre-backs, we probably don't because we've got Thiago Silva. But we could sign Vardiol as a backup. Chalobah though, we've got him as well. Midfield, we need a backup midfielder. Jorginho's leaving, we probably even need a main midfielder. We need Jonathan Klaus as a backup wing back. We need 2 cams, we need Sterling, Rafinha or Neymar, but we're kind of dreaming on that one. Ousmane Dembele, options. Lots of players that we actually need compared to all the other clubs. Crystal Palace, Cheikh Doucouré. Age 22, position midfielder, Club Lens, 15 mil. Patrick Vieira's Eagles are on the up. They sign an up-and-coming talent with lots of potential, and Cheikh would fit the bill perfectly, and he really does. Patrick Vieira's philosophy in this Crystal Palace team is rebuilding with youth and putting them into absolutely amazing players. He experienced that because Arsene Wenger gave him a chance at Arsenal at the age of 23 to 24. He came from a French club and he shined. No one really knew him. Wenger gave him a chance, signed him, played him in class. But it's really good I was given chance to the youth. Mark Guehi, probably going to be signed on a permanent. Tyrick Mitchell, what a academy graduate. Cheikh Doucouré would be amazing. Olise, Eze. And I was saying, well, Crystal Palace have lots of old players. This was a couple of years ago. But these days, we could say they're a very young and upcoming squad. Everton, James Tarkowski, deal's gone through. Free. Age 29, position centre-back, Club Burnley. The Toffees' finances mean they can't spend big money this summer. Snapping up the out-of-contract Claret star would be smart. Fulham for free, Thomas Strakosha. Age 27, position keeper, Club Lazio. There are loads of players in the London club shortlist, but sorting out their shot stopper is key. The Albanian would be a real level up on Marek Rodak. Wow, what a signing this would be. He's probably downgrading from Lazio because Lazio are top 6, but I'd really love this signing for Fulham. For free? It's absolutely superb. Strakosha would fit right into that team. He'd be a starter every team, every single game, every season he'll be starting. He's 27. A keeper probably lasts until 38, so he could stay there for a long, long time. Leeds, Adama Traore, age 26, position forward or wing back, club Wolves, 18 mil. With Rafinha set to leave this summer, Leeds need attacking reinforcements as the main man target, Adama, is set to be available on a cut price deal. Coming back from Barca's loan, but they've got Brandon Aronson from Salzburg. He can maybe play over Rodrigo, that's what I'm thinking, because Rodrigo, really, let's be honest, he hasn't performed that well this season. Adama Traore, we call him the pace merchant and the baby oil merchant. He really has improved in that Barcelona team, and if he takes it into the Premier League, he does even better, takes a step up, superb. Leicester, Charles de Ketelaere, age 21, position forward, Club Brugge, 30 mil. AC Milan might have taken pole position when it comes to signing the highly rated Belgian wonder kid, but the Foxes might be able to tempt him with a bigger offer. This man is one of the top wonder kids in the Belgium Super League. Noah Lang, he was very cocky, saying, "This Belgium League would miss me because I was definitely the best player out of everyone." In my opinion, De Ketelaere was way better. 24 goal involvements in this season. Leicester, I know Jamie Vardy's getting old. They do need a new striker. Ketelaere would be absolutely superb. Liverpool, Jude Bellingham, age 19, position midfielder, Club Borussia Dortmund. The English midfielder is already an incredible baller, and he's only going to get better. He could be Liverpool's centre mid for next decade. 86 mil. But the things with Liverpool, they don't need many signings. They just sign it for the sake of it. So they have a new player, they try him out. Because really, well, they have made some great signings because players have left. Bellingham, they need to replace the aging Thiago. Good business, it would be. Man City, Calvin Phillips for 50 mil. They've signed him. Age 26, position midfielder, Club Leeds. We won't see City make a bigger signing than Erling Haaland this summer, but adding the English midfielder would be incredible. Leeds United will have a tough season, missing Rafinha. Probably going to go to Chelsea or Barca. And Phillips, a City player. But they got Mark Roca from Bayern Munich. Not as good as Phillips, but he will do the job. To replace Rafinha, Brandon Aronson, Adama Traore. Beautiful. Man United, Anthony, age 22, position forward, Club Ajax. United aren't lacking forwards, but Anthony will add some much needed trickery and sparkles to their attacking play. The Brazilian is an incredible talent. Again, like Chelsea, Manchester United need a lot to do. They probably need another backup keeper. Dean Henderson looks like he'll be on his way to Nottingham Forest. I think they should sign him permanently, but he's been linked with a loan move to Nottingham Forest, so he's not really going to play for United anymore. You could sell him, maybe get 20 to 30 mil and get a backup keeper who is more experienced and won't take the position of De Gea, or you could go for a younger backup keeper. You also need players like Julian Timber. Definitely need to replace Harry Maguire, even though he's the GOAT in my opinion. I think on the serious note, you need to replace him with at least Julian Timber, Pau Torres. They need probably a new midfielder, De Jong. Otherwise, Jude Bellingham, probably not going to get him. They could get Kante. They need a striker since Ronaldo looks like he's going to leave. Lautaro, probably the deal. They need Anthony on the wing as well. They've got a lot of work to do. They've signed Malacia as well. They've nearly signed Malacia from Feyenoord or PSV. Newcastle, Gareth Bale for free, age 32, position forward, Club Real Madrid. The Wales legend is finally leaving Real Madrid after winning basically every trophy possible. The two might be able to match his wage demands and bring him back to the Prem. I wouldn't really like to see Gareth Bale at Newcastle. Just, in my opinion, I could go for bigger and better. Newcastle as well need a lot of work. Even though they've signed lots of players, they're going for a full-on rebuild. In goals, Nick Pope. What a signing. Left-back Target, centre-back Dan Burn. And then they've got at centre-back Newcastle, Lascelles and Dan Burn. They probably need to replace Dan Burn or Lascelles. Right back, they had Manquillo, so they probably need to replace him as well. The CDMs, Bruno Guimaraes, nothing needs change there. But they need a new wing like Moussa Diaby, who's very quick at Leverkusen, had a great season. Lots of big teams have noticed him. Will cost him about 70 mil, but he's worth the money. Or Jeremy Doku, 20 years old. For Rennes, he's a diamond in the rough, I'm telling you. He's a massive talent. Nottingham Forest, Dean Henderson, age 25, position keeper, Club Man United, on loan, talked about him, but Nottingham Forest should look to sign him on a free, or at least 20 mil, 30 mil. Brian Samba, great keeper, but maybe need to replace him since he's getting older. The Prem newbies might have to take Hendo on loan before United will let him leave on permanent. But Hendo would be well worth the investment, especially in their first season. We all remember Nottingham Forest. They have won the Premier League or the First Division a lot of times under Brian Clough. They won the European Cup, or the Champions League as they call it now, twice. Superb. What a historic club Nottingham Forest are. Southampton, Matthijs Zwanberg, age 23, position midfielder from Bologna for 8.5 mil. With the Swedish international's contract running down, the Saints could snap up a massive bargain. He was on flames in Serie A last season. This would be a superb signing since Oriol Romeu, well, he's aging, not really performing to the standard. He is underrated, I will tell you right now, but he's getting older. Maybe, just maybe, you'll need a new midfielder. Ward-Prowse, you don't even need to do anything about that. Perfect player, captain, leader, legend. He's also very young as well. But Southampton need a lot of improvements in their team for next season. 60 mil, Tottenham, Rafinha. He's not going to Tottenham, he's going to Barcelona or Chelsea. He's 25, he's forward, and he's from Leeds. Adding the magic Brazilian to Harry Kane and Son Heung-min would make their front line one of the deadliest in the Premier League, but rivals Arsenal want him too. He's not going to Arsenal either. West Ham, Jonathan David, age 22, position striker, Club Lille, 45 mil. The Hammers have been crushing it over the last 2 seasons, but adding a top tier striker like David will help them keep up the momentum. Again, they've got Jared Bowen who can play up front, but he probably will be pushed down to the wings. Mikel Antonio is aging, he's 32, and I thought he was at least 27. But, Jonathan David, superb signing. David Moyes, though, doesn't really believe in youth, except for Declan Rice, obviously, and he doesn't really get players from the academy, but with what he's got in the first team, he uses it. Doesn't really invest in the youth academy, though, in my opinion. For Wolves, Mauro Icardi, age 29, position striker, Club PSG, on loan. Wolves need a big summer refresh to stop them slipping back down the table next season. Signing Icardi would be a level brilliant for them. Icardi is not getting played for PSG. Kylian Mbappe's playing over him, and you don't argue with the club's new chairman, or else he'll sell you. But Mauro Icardi would be a great signing for Wolves, but let me tell you, I've said this a lot about Fabio Silva, for Raul Jimenez after he came back from his injury, and Patrick Cutrone, who we don't know what's happened to. I think he's in the second Serie A tier. But I've said that about all these forwards, how good they're going to do, but they really haven't performed up to the standard. Hopefully Icardi will, though. His first City interview. I've been a City fan my whole life, because of his dad. Erling Haaland, Man City's new superstar striker, reveals the secrets behind his sensational switch to the Prem champions. Fact file, full name, Erling Braut Haaland, born on the 21st of July 2000, 21 years old, club City, country Norway, position striker, left-footed. You could have signed for anyone, why choose City? Erling says, I was born in England and I've been a City fan my whole life. I know a lot about the club, but in the end it was two things. I feel at home here and I think I could develop and get the best out of my game at City. Are you buzzing to work with Guardiola? Erling says, I've spoken a bit with Pep and we're looking forward to it. I think I can develop a lot under him, so I think I can get better at a lot of things and hopefully score a lot of goals. What's your secret to scoring so many goals? Erling says, first of all, it's my joy to play football, to try and enjoy every single moment, and when I'm enjoying my football, I win matches and score goals. I always want to have fun on the pitch. I can't wait to see you and Phil Foden together. Erling says, I've been watching City games for as long as I can remember. So, of course I've watched Phil. He's an amazing player, so talented, still young, and he could still develop. Then we could really talk. Are you really looking forward to playing at the Etihad? Erling says, yeah. I've been there before watching games and I like it. It's beautiful. I like the colour. I also played there for Dortmund. It's a huge stadium and I'm looking forward to playing there. Will City be a good fit for you? Erling says, yeah. I like the style. I like the attacking football. I like the positive vibe when City play football. I think it's a really good fit for me. It's going to be good. Rachel Furness, star of Euro 2022, Northern Ireland. She was born in Sunderland in England. She started her career off at Liverpool as a striker. Now she changed nations to Northern Ireland since she's not playing for England. She won't get picked for the English national team. But for Northern Ireland, she will probably be their star player. She's burning flames for Northern Ireland. Even in the warm-up matches for Euro 2022, she is killing it. Women's Euro 2022 Ultimate Guide, inside epic analysis, expert predictions, team lineups and awesome interviews. Let's get into it. Euro 2022, the group guides. In Group A, we've got England. Fact file, managers Sarina Wiegman, captain Leah Williamson, the nickname the Lionesses, and the FIFA World Ranking 8th. Star player, Leah Williamson, Club Arsenal, age 25, position, midfielder. Newly appointed skipper Leah Williamson has become an integral part of this talented Lionesses squad. Her leadership and ability will prove vital if England can go up to lift some silverware. Euros record, Euros appearances 6, played 20, won 7, drawn 2, lost 11. Not the best record. The best performance is runners-up twice. Proper England. Euros 2017 performance, they got into the semi-finals. England sent a message to the rest of Europe by hiring Euro 17 winner Sarina Wiegman as their manager this year. Wiegman has the Lionesses play an attacking-minded, possession-based football that could lead them to their first major trophy. In 2017, it was Denmark versus the Netherlands, and Sarina Wiegman was the Netherlands coach. I think the final score ended 1-0 to the Netherlands, and the Netherlands was such a good unit in that day. Strongest lineup? Earps in goal, Millie Bright and Greenwood at centre-back, Stokes, Lucy Bronze, who just signed for Barcelona, at right-back, Leah Williamson at CDM, Walsh, George Stanway, Beth Mead, Ellen White and Lauren Hemp at left wing. I'm going to do the strongest player, the youngest, like the star young player, and the star player. I kind of, confuse that, but the best player in the squad, and I'll circle them, the best player when they're on form will probably be Ellen White or Beth Mead. I'll probably choose Ellen White because when she is on form, she scores goals for fun. The youngster of the team, the star youngster, is Lauren Hemp. Scoring 22 goals and getting 12 assists is superb for a 20-year-old or 21-year-old. And the star player when they're at the best is Ellen White. The youngest player well, the youngest best player is Lauren Hemp. And the star player right now, so one of the best players right now, is probably Leah Williamson, because that experience, 25 years old, but it is needed. Lucy Bronze, she did kind of betray City for Barcelona, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Northern Ireland, so we've got Northern Ireland, Norway and Austria. We should get out of this group pretty simply, I'd say. But next we've got Northern Ireland. Fact file: manager Kenny Shields, captain Marisa Gallagher, nickname Green and White Army, FIFA World Ranking 47th. Euros appearances, 0. Best performance, haven't had one. Euros 2017 performance, didn't even qualify. Star player, Rachel Furness, Club Liverpool, age 33, position midfielder. And I just found out that we have to predict. So MOT Mag predicted for England, runners up. I predict winners. Every single time I'll say winners, 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 but they will never win. Team spirit and determination have played a massive role in Northern Ireland qualifying for the Euros for the first time in their history. Veteran manager Kenny Shields is hoping this group of players can cause a major upset. My prediction is group stage. I don't think they will make it out. Norway. Fact file: manager Martin Sjorgen, captain Marin Majedle, nicknamed the Grasshoppers, FIFA World Ranking 11th, so they're a decent team. Star player Ada Hegerberg, Club Lyon, age 27, position striker. Now, having been boosted by the return of lead striker Hegerberg, the elite Lyon star has the goals to fire Norway to success. Euros record: Euros appearances 13, played 36, won 15, and drawn 7, lost 14. Best performance: they've won it twice. Euros 2017 performance, group stage. MOTD Mag predicts quarter-finals, and I would predict quarter-finals as well. With stars playing in all the major leagues across Europe, Norway have a brilliant blend of experience, potential and top talent in the squad, stacked with game changers who could win a game in an instant. Austria. Fact file: manager Irene Furchman, captain Victoria Snachebeck, nickname the team, FIFA World Ranking 21st. Star player Nicole Biller, Club Hoffenheim, age 26, position striker. Euros record: Euros appearances, it just says a 1, but I don't know what that means. They've played 5, they've won 2, drawn 3, and they've been unbeaten in the Euros, which is good. Best performance, semi-finals. Euros 2017 performance, semi-finals. MTD Mac predicts group stage, I predict group stage, because they won't beat Norway, even though both of them are really good teams. England's going to win it. Obviously, I'm going to say that. And now we've got Spain, who they've predicted to win it, but obviously, I'm not going to think that. Spain. Fact file: manager Jorge Viuda, captain Irene Paredes, nickname the Red One, FIFA World Ranking 7th, and how's England? Their world rank is 8th, so I wonder who's going to be the first best player. Star player Alexia Putellas, Club Barcelona, age 28, position attacking midfielder. Queen of Barca, Alexis could easily turn out to be the star of the Euros this summer. She pulls the strings in the midfield for a country and won the Ballon d'Or last year. Euros record: played 12, won 3, drew 3 and lost 6. Best performance: semis. Euro 2017 performance: quarters. Spain like to dominate possession, playing their classic tiki-taka football to control games, with a squad full of sick players from the amazing Barca side. Spanish hope to improve on their quarter-final exit in 2017. Strongest lineup: Panos, Pereira, Andres, Leon, Wabi, Carmona, Alexandra, Bonmati, Putellas, Saraigi and Gonzalez. So the best player on form, Putellas. The best player right now, Putellas. And the best youngest player, I think Panos was about 24, 25. So we'll go for the keeper, Panos. I predict runners-up. Germany. Fact file. Manager Martina Voss Tecklenburg. Captain Alexander Popp. Nicknamed the National 11. FIFA World Ranking 5th. Euros record. Played 40, won 30, drew 6 and lost 3. That's an amazing record. The best performance, they've won the Euros 8 times. The Euro 2017 performance is quarterfinals. Star player, Alexander Popp. Club Wolfsburg, age 31, position striker. Germany's 18-year reign as champions of Europe was brought to an end in 2017. So we'll be desperate to take back the crown. The fast-paced, thrilling approach means that any game featuring Germany is a must-see. MOT Mac predicts quarters. I predict semis. Denmark. Fact file. Manager Lars Songaard. Captain Pernil Harder. Nicknamed the Red and White. FIFA World Ranking 15th. Star player Pernil Harder. Club Chelsea, age 29, position attacking midfielder. The Euros record is played 36, won 15, drew 77 and lost 14. The best performance, they've won it twice. The Euros 2017 performance was runners-up, unlucky. Denmark will be looking to go one better than the second place finish they achieved at Euro 2017. Since his appointment, manager Lars Songaard has got his team scoring for fun. So keep an eye on the high-scoring Danes. MOT Mac predicts group stage. I predict group stage. And that is because they've got Germany and Spain, so they got very unlucky with that group. Finland, fact file. Manager Anna Signul. Captain Tinja Rikka Korpela. Nicknamed the Burial Owls. FIFA World Ranking 29th. Star player Linda Salstrom. Club Vizio, age 33, position striker. The record, played 30, won 9, drew 8, lost 13. So it's a very medium performance. The best performance, runners-up, Euro 2017 performance, they didn't even qualify. Finland's best performance at the Euros came in 2005 when they reached the semi-finals, which also took place in England. They'll be dreaming of getting anywhere near that level this time under experienced head coach Anna Signul. MOT Mac predicts group stage. I predict group stage. Because, Finland and Denmark are both very well put into teams. They've got very great tactics. But when you've got Germany and Spain in your group, nothing's going to really happen. A shock might happen. Denmark might get over Germany or Spain. But at the moment, Spain and Germany are the best. Netherlands. Fact file. Manager Mark Parsons. Captain Sarri van Wijndal. Nickname Orange. FIFA World Ranking 4th. Star player Vivian Miedema. Club Arsenal. Age 25. Position striker. Euros record. Played 14. Won 8. Drew 2. Lost 4. Best performance. Winners. Euros 2017 performance, winners. Strongest lineup. Van Wijndal in goal. Nouwen and Janssen at centre-back. Dilsagers at left-back or Orisagers at left-back. Wilms at right-back. Gronjen, Ruud, Spitze in the midfield. Belova, Martens, right-wing, left-wing. And then Vivian Miedema up front. The Netherlands are going all out to defend the crown. They had a triumphant Euros 2017 campaign, and with attacking talent like Viv Miedema and Lieke Martens, you can be sure they will be a force to be reckoned with once again. MOT Mag predicts semi-finals, and I predict semis. And it's got a poster here with the thing, so predictions, I'm going to take that out. And I'm going to do it after I finish Group C. So I'll just leave it to the side for now. When we finish Group C, well, I'll finish just all the groups and then I will talk about my predictions on the actual poster board of England. Sweden. Fact file. Manager Peter Gerhardsson. Captain Karina Seger. Nicknamed the Blue and Yellow. World ranking 2nd. Euros record. Played 37. Won 19. Drew 5. Lost 13. Their best performance winners, Euro 2017 performance quarters. Star player, Stina Blackstenius, Club Arsenal, age 26, position forward. Sweden won their very first women's Euros back in 1984, and there's a feeling they could do it all the way again this year. They're highest ranked nation in this tournament because their squad is jam-packed with talent. Emma Mac predicts quarters, and I predict quarters. Quarterfinals. Switzerland. Fact file. Manager Nils Nilsson. Captain Leah Walty. Nicknamed the Nation. FIFA World Ranking 20th. Star player Anna Maria. Here we go. Kringorgefic. Club Barca. Age 81. Position striker. Euros record. Played 3. Won 1, drew 1, lost 1. Best performance, group stage. Euros 2017 performance, group stage. After failing to escape the group in 2017, the Swiss entered this tournament under the radar. They qualified for Euro 2022 in impressive fashion, and managing Nils Nielsen has the tactical flexibility to give any oppo a tough game. So MTD Mac predicts group stage and I predict group stage. Portugal. Fact file. Manager Francisco Neto. Captain Claudio Neto. Nicknamed the selection of Quinas. FIFA World Ranking 30th. Star player Carol Costa. Club Benfica. Age 32. Position centre back. Euros record. Played 3. Won 1. Drew 0. Lost 2. Best performance. Group stage. Euros 2017 performance. Group stage. Portugal up against it in this tough group. The Netherlands and Sweden could both go far in this competition. Switzerland are ready to spring a surprise. Portugal might struggle to get out the groups here, just like in 2017. MOTD Mac predicts group stage. I predict group stage. So this is the last group, and we have got France. Fact file. Manager Corinne Diacre. Captain Wendy Renard. Nicknamed the Blues. FIFA World Ranking 3rd. Star player Marie Antoinette Katoto. Club PSG. Age 23. Position striker. Euros record. Played 21. Won 9. Drew 7. Lost 6. Best performance. They've been in the quarterfinals 6 times. Euro 27 performance, quarterfinals. France have stars from Europe's top clubs coming together as one with a goal of winning the European Championship for the first time. Coming unbeaten from the qualifiers, Corinne Diacre's side are legit contenders. Strongest lineup, and before we get into it, most of the players here are from Lyon, who won the Champions League against Barcelona. The strongest lineup is Pierrot Magnin, Mabokt Baffy, Wendy Renard, Torrent at right back, Berciet at left back, Bilbao, Matteo, Giordo at centre mid, Cascarino, Diani and Marie Antoinette Katoto up front. MOT Mac predicts semis, and I predict semis. Italy. Fact file. Manager Mine Bertoloni. Captain Sara Odoma. Nicknamed the Blues. FIFA World Ranking 14th. Euros record. Played 3. Won 1. Drew 1. Left 1. Best performance. Group stage. Euro 2007 performance. Group stage. Star player Cristiana Gielli. Club Juventus. Age 23. Position striker. And I need to check. So after the groups, it's a quarter final, then a semi final, and then a final. So there's no round of 16, just like in the men's. Italy are a team on the rise. They couldn't make it out of the group 4 years ago, but they also got their hands on Algarve Cup winners' medals in February. Their opening game against France will be a good test to see how far they go. Emma Cheatham predicts quarters, I predict quarterfinals. Iceland. Fact file. Manager Thorstein Halldórsson. Captain Sarah Bjork Gunnarsdottir. Nickname Our Girls. FIFA World Ranking 17th. Start player Sarah Bjork Gunnarsdottir. Club Lyon, age 31, position midfielder. Euros record. Played 10, won 1, drew 1, and lost 8, which isn't the best record ever. Best performance, quarterfinals, Euro 2017 performance, group stage. We could guarantee Lyon star Sarah Bjork Gunnarsdottir will be crucial to Iceland's chances of getting out of the group, making the final of the 2022 She Believes Cup hint that Iceland suggests that the ability could cause some shock. Emma Cheatham predicts group stage, and I predict group stage. Belgium, fact file. Manager Yves Serniels. Captain Tessa Wollard. Nickname Belgian Red Flames. FIFA World Ranking 19th. Star player Janice Kaiman. Club Lyon, age 33, position attacking midfielder. Euros record, played 3, won 1, drew 1, lost 1. Best performance, group stage. Euro 2017 performance, group stage. Belgium have shown they could score goals. They beat Armenia 19-0 last year. They might not have the quality to go all the way, but England beat them comfortably in a friendly recently. But we hope the Belgian Red Flames show off their firepower. Emma Cheatham predict group stage, I predict group stage. And they are all the groups. And now we get into this poster, so I will start off by showing you the poster. Got Ellen White, got Beth Mead, Millie Bright as well. And it's a really, we're going to be predicting them, and it's going to be based off all of these pages. So Group A, we'll go back onto the page, Group A. And here I said England would get through and Norway would get through in second. So Group A, we're going to predict all of the scores here. England versus Austria. So it's going to be lots of looking here. So Austria, the FIFA World Ranking, the 21st, and Nicola Billa is their best player. Not the best team ever. England will probably beat them 7-1. Norway versus Northern Ireland. Obviously, Norway, I think, are going to make it out. And Northern Ireland just won't have enough firepower in this game. High scoring, 5-0. Austria versus Northern Ireland. Austria not the strongest, neither are Northern Ireland. It'll be a 2-1 win for Northern Ireland. England versus Norway, close game. It'll be 3-2 to England. Northern Ireland versus England, 8-0 to England. Austria versus Norway, it'll be like, I don't know, 6-0 to Norway. So the group table, we start off with England up top, Norway in second. So start it. England played 1, 2, 3 games. They won 3, drew 0, lost thing. F and A, I don't really remember what that meant, but the points, they got 9 points. Norway, they won 1. They won 2 games, drew 0. Well, they played 3. They won 2, draw none, lost 1 against England, and they get 6. Now, Austria, so Northern Ireland will be in front. Played 3, they won 1, drew 0, lost 2. In the end, they get 3 points. Austria, poor Austria. Played 3, win 0, drew 0, lost 3, 0 points. England and Norway advance. Group B, we've got Spain, Finland, Germany, Denmark, Denmark, Finland, Germany, Spain, Finland, Germany, Denmark and Spain. Now we turn to Group B. Spain and Germany, favourites. Spain versus Finland. We look at Finland, their ranking's 29. It doesn't mean much, but the best players are Linda Salstrom, and she's 33 years old. Really, I think this will be a high-scoring game for Spain. It will be 7-0 to Spain. Germany versus Denmark. Denmark are a tough team, but Germany will win 3-1. Denmark versus Finland. Denmark will win 5-1. Germany versus Spain. Spain will win 2-1. Finland versus Germany. I might go for it and go 10-1 for Germany. Spain versus Denmark. I'm thinking Spain will draw 2-2. So Spain have, Spain at the top, they drew 1. We'll go Spain first. And they won 2. So they played 3. They won 2 and drew 1, lost none. In total, they got 7 points. Germany. They won 2 games. So played 3, won 2, draw none, lost 1, and they got 6 points. In third, it would be Denmark, who got 4 points. So played 3, won 1, drew 1. Wait, it doesn't add up here. So Denmark lost, they won, and they drew. So they drew, they won, and lost, so 3. And in total, they get 4 points. In last, Finland played 3, won none, drew none, lost 3, 0 points. Spain and Germany advance. In Group C, Portugal, Switzerland. Turn to that page. So Netherlands and Sweden I predicted would get through. So let's go. Portugal versus Switzerland. Portugal seem to be worse than Switzerland, since Switzerland seem to be better. I'm thinking 2-0 to Switzerland. Netherlands versus Sweden. Sweden, this is a hard game for Netherlands. They will scrape a 1-0 win. Sweden versus Switzerland. 5-0 to Sweden. Netherlands versus Portugal. 9-0 to Netherlands. Switzerland versus Netherlands. 7-2 to Netherlands. And Sweden versus Portugal. 3-0. So we have got Netherlands, who played 3 and won 3, drew 9 points. Then Sweden in second, played 3, won 2, drew none, lost 1, 6 points. After Sweden, it was, I think it was Switzerland. Played 3. They won 1, drew none, lost 2. So they get 3 points. And then Portugal played 3, won none, drew none, lost 3, 0. So Netherlands and Sweden. Last group, we go on Group D page. So I predicted France and Italy to make it through. Okay, Belgium versus Iceland. So we're going to look at the two underdogs in this group. Belgium, Iceland. Iceland the better team, I'd say. So Belgium versus Iceland. Yes, Iceland's a better team. It is close though, so I will go for a 1-1 draw. France and Italy. 3-1 to France. Italy versus Iceland. 4-0 to Italy. France versus Belgium. High scoring game. And I'm saying 13-1. Sorry. Iceland versus France. 6-1. I'm going for crazy results because in women's football you see so many crazy high scoring results because not all the teams are same level as others, like the smaller nations. Italy and Belgium. Italy win 4-1. Obviously, France tops the group. Played 3, won 3, drew none, lost none, 9 points. And then Italy second, played 3, won 2, drew none, lost 1, 6 points. And then, so Iceland lost 2 and drew 1. Belgium drew 1 and lost 2. Okay, so I'm going to have to predict goal difference, and I'd say Iceland in front, just about. So they played 3, they drew 1, or not 1. Won none, drew 1, lost 2, only 1 point. And Belgium played 3, 0, 1, 2, 1. And now, quarter-final 1. So the winner in Group A was England. And the runners-up in Group B is Germany. Quarter-final 2. The winner from Group B, Spain. And they'll be versus Norway. Quarter-final 3. The winner from Group C was the Netherlands. And the runner-up in Group D was Italy. The quarter-final 4 is the winner from Group D, who was France, and the runner-up in Group C, who was Sweden. And now I pick who's going to win. England versus Germany. Very hard game for the English. Germany, obviously one of the best teams in women's footy. But as an English person, you need to believe England will win the Euros, even though Germany is absolutely superb. It will be played on the 20th of July, 8 p.m. in Brighton, so at Brighton Stadium. England's going to advance to the semi-finals. So the winner from quarter-final 1 is England, so I'll put them in that semi-final. And then we'll move on to quarter-final 3, Netherlands and Italy. Netherlands advance, even though Italy get unlucky. So Italy versus England. Oh, I said Netherlands, not Italy. Netherlands advance. A hard game for England again. Spain versus Norway. Again, a very, very tough game here. For both teams, Spain will advance though. Then we've got France and Sweden. All of these games are very tough games for both opponents. France will advance, even though it will be a hard one. But the semi-finals get really saucy with England versus Netherlands. If it wasn't English, I'd say Netherlands would win, but you need to believe it's coming home. England are gonna win against the Netherlands on penalties. Spain versus France. I might say France, but I'll say Spain. France might cause an upset, but realistically Spain will get into the final. And the final, England, never in doubt. I think England will win the Euro 2022. The winner is England. Top scorer, let's see who made it far. It could be Putellas, it could be Antoinette, it could be Viviane Miedema, it could be Beth Mead, Ellen White for England. I think the top scorer will be Ellen White, back on form. Player of the tournament, I'm thinking maybe a Spanish player, and Alexia Putellas will show who is the boss. So that is that poster finished. And then we move on to the next thing. Viviane Miedema for the Netherlands, star of Euro 2022. In her third season, she was playing for Bayern Munich up front, and the amazing stats of 40 goals in 26 games. Obviously, she won the Golden Boot, but as at least a 19 to 20-year-old, she scored 40 goals in 26 games, which is absolutely superb. Haven't seen this record by many women's players. In the men's game, really don't see that, except if you're Lewandowski. 90-second quiz. This has been a great magazine, one of the best I've ever done, and I'm not even joking, we've got more. 90-second quiz, you got 90 seconds to tackle footy's greatest quiz. Let's do it. Ready, steady, go. 1. Which Italian club does England striker Tammy Abraham play for? AC Milan, Torino, Roma, Genoa. Roma. 2. Which of these clubs has won the FA Cup the most times? Aston Villa, Newcastle, City, Everton, Villa. 3. Which number does Mikel Olise wear for Crystal Palace? 17, 11, 7, 10, 7. 4. Which badge belongs to French club Marseille? A, B, C, D, B. 5. Who shared the 2021-22 Prem Golden Boot with Salah? Son, Cristiano Ronaldo, Kane or Mane? Son. 6. Which WCL club plays its home games at Kings Meadow? Arsenal, Brighton, Leicester, Chelsea, Chelsea. 7. These 4 forwards all play for which South American country? Uruguay, Chile, Brazil or Argentina? Brazil. 8. How many trophies did Gareth Bale win in 9 years at Real Madrid? 42, 5, 16, 21, 16. 9. Which club has been promoted to the Prem? Nottingham Forest, Derby, Luton, Sunderland. Nottingham Forest. Well done. 10. Who's the top scorer in Serie A last season? Martinez, Ciro Immobile, Zlatan Ibrahimovic or Vlahovic? Immobile. Did I do that in under 90 seconds? 90 seconds, I could see where they're going for it. 90 minutes, full football game, but they're doing it 90 seconds, which is a minute and 30. Did we get 10 out of 10? Only one way to find out. 1 is C, correct. 2 is A, correct. 3 is C, correct. 4 is B, correct. 5 is A, correct. 6 is D, correct. 7 is C, correct. 8 is C, correct. 9 is A, correct. And 10 is B, correct. 10 out of 10. Darwin Núñez special. Everything you need to know about Liverpool's new 85mm man. Fact file. Full name, Darwin Gabriel Núñez Ribeiro. Born 24th of June 1999, 23 years old. Previous club, Benfica. Country, Uruguay. Position striker. Preferred foot, right. Tech analysis. 1. Magic movement. Darwin's off-the-ball positional sense is always spot on. His runs in behind the defender are spot on, which will be sweet for Liverpool's midfielders. 2. Right place, right time. Núñez has a sixth sense that all strikers need, which is time his arrival in the box of perfection. Trent and Andy Robertson will love him. 3. Fire finisher. You don't score 34 goals in a season by being a one-trick pony. Núñez bags all sorts of goals, on the volley, side-footed, at an angle, or with his head. 4. Composure king. Núñez is ice cold in front of goal and never loses his head. Look out for his slow and steady run-ups when taking penalties. Keeps it calm and then busts the net. 5. He's versatile. Darwin can play anywhere across the front line. He's known as an in and out number 9, but he could do a solid job cutting in and causing problems from the left. My Nunes prediction. Darwin will score 15 Prem goals. Darwin Nunes will get 2 assists. Darwin will win the FA Cup plus nothing else. Actually, no, they'll win the Carabao. And a possibility is the Prem. But I think City will win it. But, you know, they might win it. Style points. The foot. Half of Nunes' 34 goals last season was scored with his right foot. Defenders need to watch out. The boots. Darwin bags goals in the Nike Mercurial Superfly 8 Elite. Seriously elite boot. Signature. Get used to witnessing curled finishes from the inside of his right boot, because Darwin does this for days. Celebration. When Nunes nets, he usually finds the nearest camera and forms a heart shape with his hands. Two posters. Pernell Harder, Star Review in 2022. I'm whipping out all these facts today. Hopefully I'm on point. Pernell Harder, she is known for the most expensive women's footballer of all time. And guess what the price was? $294,000 for Chelsea, from the club she came from, which I can't really remember. She went to Chelsea for $294k. In the men's game, that is probably a weekly wage for the likes of Mohamed Salah. But this is the women's game's growing and growing and growing. And one day, it'll go up to £1 million for the best player, then 50, then 100, and the women's game will get bigger and bigger. Don't trust me. It just started maybe 10 to 20 years ago, properly, with Mia Hamm for America, basically starting football as a trend in women's footy, getting it noticed, and people are really starting to watch it way more than men's footy these days. Wendy Renard, Star U 2022, French captain. She is a giant. She is tall. She plays for Lyon, won the Champions League, or I think it was PSG. She wins every header. She's solid. She's also very skillful for a centre-back. She could play full line of defence, very versatile, quick. Something you wouldn't expect from a centre-back, she could do. She could even shoot if you wanted to. Ada Hegerberg, Star U 2022 for Norway. Fun fact about her, she is the top goal scorer in Lyon history for the UCL. For the Champions League, she scored the most goals in their history. For Lyon, legendary club Lyon are. Build your champions five-a-side team. These lads were title winners last season. Who makes your team? We have got 150 mil in goals. 20 mil for Ederson for City. 15 mil for Manuel Neuer from Bayern. Mike Magnan, Milan for 10 mil. Joe Hart, Celtic 5. I'm going to go my nan. Not my nan, but Mike my nan. 10 mil, Milan. Defence. Ruben Diaz for 30 mil. Sergio Ramos for 20. Fikayo Tomori for 10. Nacho for 5. I'm going to spend big with Ruben Diaz. We have got 40 mil. Centre mid. De Bruyne, 40 mil. Joshua Kimmich, 30 mil. 15 mil for Luka Modric. 10 for Gini Wijnaldum. And I'm going to go cheap with the defence, and I'm going to go crazy with the attack. So I'm going to go for Luka Modric, and that adds up to 55 mil. I have got... I think I've got 95 mil left. Forwards, I could maybe spend, 35 mil will be perfect. 60 for Leo Messi, Vinicius Jr. 50, Rafael Leao 35, Dusan Tadic for 20. I'm going to go Messi for 60. That'll be 105. And I could spend 45 mil now, which is perfect. Striker, Mbappe, Karim Benzema for 50. And then Robert Lewandowski's in our budget for 35. Zlatan for 20. I am buying Lewandowski for 35. And that ends us up with 140 mil. So I could have spent 10 more mil. So I'm going to change something. I'm going to change my Nan. And I'm going to put Ederson instead. And then that will equals 150 mil exactly. So we've got Ederson in net. Ruben Diaz at centre-back. Centre mid, we have got Luka Modric. Still doing it at his age. Forward, Lionel Messi. And striker for a cheap price, Robert Lewandowski. Thank you for watching another Match of the Day magazine video, guys. My question for you today is, who is going to win the Euro 2022 in the women's game? For sure, England are going to take it home. They're going to lift that trophy. And they're finally going to win a trophy, so no one could say you can't win trophies and it's not coming home. For the men's, it came back in 1966. For the women's, they haven't won it since they formed back in the day, in the 1970s to 80s. They haven't won a trophy either, but they've been runners-up. Come on, England, let's do bits. Who do you think's going to win? Comment down below. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.